Okay, so we're going to talk about factoring when your x squared is a single number with nothing in front of it. If you recall, when we had x plus 3 times x plus 4, we took x times x plus 4, and then we took the 3 times x plus 4, and then we had x squared plus 4x plus 3x plus 12, and then your middle term was x squared plus 7x plus 12. Now, this number right here is this times this. This number right here is this plus this. So when we're going to take it and work it backwards, let's look at this one. X squared plus 5x plus 6. I want to find two numbers that will give me a product of 6 and a sum of 5. And I like to call this the product sum theory. I have a product of 6, which is my last digit, and a sum of 5. What's going to give me a product of 6 and a sum of 5? A lot of people will automatically go 2 to 3. Does 2 times 3 equal 6? Yes. Does 2 plus 3 equal 5? Yes. So those are my two numbers. And this is where it gets really easy. Because when I'm factoring it, it's always going to look like that. And my variable is always going to come first. What my numbers are is what comes next. Plus 2, plus 3. And that's it for this type of problem. And that means there's nothing in front of this number. Let's look at another one. X squared plus 10x plus 21. Okay, so this is my product and my sum. I need a product of 21 and a sum of 10. So, once again, what's going to give me 21? 7 times 3. Does 7 plus 3 equal 10? Yes. So it factors to be x plus 7, x plus 3. Now, it doesn't matter which way you write this. This is the same thing as x plus 3 times x plus 7. Both answers are exactly the same. Let's try one with a negative. Now remember, when you're typing your answers into your program, you use the correct variable. So I have a product of negative 88 and a sum of 18. So this one's tricky because you got to come up with negative 88 but also a positive 18. That's just not going to show up right, is it? So 8 and 11 will give me, well, a negative 8 and 11 will give me 88, but there's no way that that would give me 18, even if I put the negative over here. Now, let's see. Let's try 4. 4 will give me 22. And if one of these was negative, I would subtract them, which would be 22. Negative 4 times 22 is negative 8. What's negative 4 plus 22? That does equal 18. So if that would have been a negative 18, then your 22 would have had to have been negative, and your 4 would have been positive. So you just have to play around and see if you can find two numbers. So now when I write my problem, it's going to be x minus 4, x plus 22. You can always check yourself. What's negative 4 times 22? Negative 88. What's negative 4 plus 22? 18. Now, if you get something that looks like this, x squared plus 10x plus 11. So my product is 11 and my sum is 10. The only things that will give me 11 are 1 times 11. And they don't add together to give me 10. So in that instance, this is prime, which means it can't be factored. You're also going to have some that look like this when there is a number in front of it. Now, when we're doing this section, you will always be able to factor something out. For example, I can factor a 7 out of all three of these. So that would give me x squared plus 3x minus 4. And now I need to factor this. So my product is -4 and my sum is 3. So -2 times 2 won't work. How about -4 times 1? No, because that would give me a -3. So it would have to be 4 times -1. So then that's what this factors to be. X plus 4, x minus 1. But you have to remember to bring that 7 down, because if you don't put the 7 in it, it'll get it wrong. And that's how you factor with your single x squared, or your first variable is single.